Chosen ones are here to break generational curses. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. That's right. If you're a chosen one, if you're a light worker, starseed here. What if I told you that you came to Earth to break generational curses, to heal trauma that's been passed from generation to generation? That's right. It's on you right now. It's all on you. It's powerful. Your life has so much meaning. If you're drawn to this video, I feel there's a message in here for you. You're here to break generational curses. You're here to shift timelines and heal the generations to come. When I first learned about this, you guys, I was like, that's a lot of pressure. What? We're souls in these bodies, right? Many people think that you are your body, you're your skin color, your traditions, the legacy of your family. But it goes deeper than that. You're a soul that's incarnated into your family line. And we're all on different lifetimes. We all have a different purpose here on Earth. But if you consider yourself a chosen one, meaning you think different, you're the black sheep in the family, you see things differently, you're concerned with healing, with doing things a bit healthier. You're concerned with love, with vibrating higher. Maybe you're into esoteric knowledge. You have a free mind. You study things from ancient cultures. You're not afraid of challenging the norm. You're probably a chosen one. If you are walking with the Most High, the divine, if you are serious about your spiritual path, and you're more concerned with the spirit and not the ego, you're probably a chosen one. And you're here to do things differently. You never want to suppress that. You don't want to be afraid of those aspects of you. There's a reason. There's a reason you feel that way. You have a beautiful purpose here on Earth, and you're going to heal your generational line and generations to come when you heal yourself. What are we healing from? Well, this world could be crazy. This world, and the thing is, it's like a lot of times it's how you were raised. And I don't just mean in your family, I just mean society in general. There's been so much trauma and, but if you are brave enough to do the inner work and start to shift your life, if you start to do the healing, you're gonna create a ripple effect into this society, but for generations to come. As you heal yourself, you're gonna heal your family line. What are some ways that we can do this? The first thing that comes to mind, and a way that I was raised or what I saw in the world, but that I've shifted within myself, thank God, something like racism. Now, personally, me, I'm considered biracial. I've heard some stories in my family, and it's not about my family, it's just about the world, society, what we're taught, how we're programmed to think. You're programmed to have pride in your race and to feel like your race is the best, or maybe you feel like your race is inferior to others. And racism in general, or this concept of race, you want to heal from that. You want to realize that we're all stemming from one. Did God make just one kind of fruit, or just one type of flower or trees? There's so much variety, there's abundance, and that's the beauty of life. We all look different for a reason, but what is inside of your heart? You want to be able to cleanse any bias, any hatred, any ugliness from your heart. Do you see everybody with equal eyes? Be honest. It's going to take inner work to do that. So if you are healing from racism, straight up, if you're healing from that, then you're breaking generational curses. And it can be hard and tough to do. You have to forgive. You have to elevate. You have to see things from a bird's eye view and know that there's been pain in every generation for different reasons, but you can vibrate in peace and love. And when you embody love, you have to be strong, because the world they want us to be divided. They want us to fight each other. They're actively, and it's happening present day. Like in present day, I'm living in a country that had native people, and then they were wiped out by different so-called race of people who are now kicking people out. Like, people are fighting each other because of the color of their skin and where you're born on earth, these invisible lines. And so if you're a chosen one, you already know that. You think higher. You know that countries were created from war, for power, for authority, to control you. Government means governing your mind, controlling your mind. Shout out to who taught me that, because he's the chosen one. And this is the thing. Heal, be intentional. Don't pay attention to what the world has going on. Go within. Don't judge yourself, but be honest with yourself and vibrate in love. Fill yourself with love and actively love each other. Thankfully, I thank God that I grew up in Los Angeles, which is like a melting pot of different cultures, but still, racism is taught. And think of a child that's born into earth. The child that's born is not naturally racist or have any bias. No, these are people teaching other people to hate each other, to think someone's better than another. And you want to erase those things because they are lies. What's something else? If you're a chosen one, you're here to break generational curses. Let's talk about health. Okay, health. Just because you were raised to do a certain thing, or there's certain traditions happening in your culture, but what about health though? What about health? And that's why I love to see it. I love to see people who are about holistic health, vegan, plant-based, natural healing. Your body can heal itself, but we have to rise above the things we were taught and programmed to believe and tap into your soul, because it's going to reveal so much to you. I named this channel Healing Honey for so many reasons, but the natural things we have on earth can heal you. So as you start to learn about health and educate yourself, you're naturally going to break generational curses. Like, let's say you come from a family who, to celebrate life, just has a whole bunch of unhealthy foods. Like, that's how you guys celebrate together. I know I came from a family like that, but what kind of food? Maybe it tastes good, but is it good for you? Like, should we be eating pork? Should we be eating animals? Should we be consuming blood? Should we be having so much saturated fat or MSG? Or just because people do a certain thing doesn't make it right. Just because it's part of your culture doesn't make it right. So you're going to break generational curses and heal your family line. Like, be honest, how many people in your family have passed away from things like cancer, a stroke, high blood pressure? Like, it's like we're harming ourselves without even knowing it. And I don't know if it's from ignorance or being oblivious, maybe just not having the knowledge and the awareness, but there's no excuses in this time. But to care about your health, you got to care about you. So you matter, you're important, and your health matters. You deserve to be healthy in the best ways possible. You guys, one thing that's been helping me for the last 2 weeks, I stopped having my avocado toast for breakfast. And let me see what happens. Let me tell you, snatched up, healthier, feeling good. So although bread is one of my favorite foods, tastes so good. I love bread, okay? When I don't eat bread, I see the results. I just naturally become healthier. I can feel it, my energy and how I look. I'm like, ooh, I'm liking what I see, right? So just because you have a certain tradition or a certain thing you were taught, just because everyone does it, no. You can do things differently. You can heal, which is beautiful. So no, I'm not having it's hard to do. Maybe just limit it, change it up. Should we be eating tamales all the time with lard? Should we be having Pizza Hut with pepperoni? Drinking Coca-Cola, I know, or having hot dogs. If you're in America, good luck. Generational means it's also cultural, so if you're American, right? You have a lot of ways that we could heal, but we have to we have to make radical changes, right? Detox, things like that, and baby steps can get you a long way. So it's beautiful. As you increase your health, you're healing your generational line, and you're going to teach your kids healthier habits. They're going to be healthier, right? They might fight you because even they are seeing commercials, or they're going to school and they have the cow's milk, they have the processed cereal, the processed junk. And, are we in the Stone Ages with that triangle, still thinking that all these things are healthy when they're not? I mean, but if if your third eye is open, if you realize these things, most likely you're just here to do things differently. So don't ignore that. Lean into it. Be brave. You got to be courageous out here. People are going to judge you. They are going to get upset. You're a disruption to this earth. You're meant to be. People are going to look at you differently. They're meant to. They're going to pay attention. What are they saying? Why do they feel that way? So shine your light and just be brave, be courageous in what you know to be true and what's best for you. You're here to do things differently. One way that you're going to heal your generational line, you're going to shift timelines, you're going to elevate your family's line is by breaking the addictions. Okay, so chosen ones are here to break generational curses. Because society can get so toxic, many people cope by turning to things like alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, you name it, maybe even gambling, whatever the vice might be, some form of escapism, because the matrix itself is harsh. It's not you, it's the system that you find yourself in. There's nothing wrong with you. There's these ways in this society that's making people feel sick. But you can heal. You can choose better when you start to focus on yourself. So if you're breaking addictions and you're doing things differently, then you're healing your family line. You're breaking free. So I'm saluting you. I'm sending you so much love and power and healing, like gratitude. You're powerful and you're so valuable. You're so needed on this earth. This is why you're here. So although you might be shamed, criticized, ridiculed, left out, black sheep, stay connected to the divine, because you're here to break generational curses. Okay? Break the addictions, break free. You free yourself and you free others. Oh my gosh, a few more. If you're a chosen one, you're here to break generational curses, money mindset, your money mindset. And this is a big one. This is a big one that I've faced in my own spiritual path, shifting your mindset around money. Everybody is programmed, and when you come into this earth, they're going to program you to be in a state of lack. Most people, unless you're part of the 1% who's controlling everyone else, who invented this system. So you gotta, when we talk about healing, you guys, it's not just thinking a new thought. It's more than that. It's actions, repetition. You have to repeat it. You gotta dig deep into yourself and you have to take new actions. You have to have a new concept of self, shift your identity, to shift your timelines and hold to it. And just keep thinking the most positive that you can. Be limitless. Connect to God. Like, if God is living through us, what's possible? Anything's possible. So reprogram your mind for wealth and abundance, not to be so-called greedy, because they try to get us in so many ways. Religion will tell you you're greedy, yet they're passing the basket around in church for money because that's keeping the lights on. So money is not bad. Money is not evil. Money is a tool. It's an energy. It's a resource. And you deserve to be abundant because naturally, this earth is abundant. We are abundance. God made abundance. There's nothing wrong with having plenty. When you have a lot, it doesn't take from other people. I'll link my video down below on reprogramming your mindset for wealth. So if you're working on your money mindset, if you're creating different streams of income, if you're just uneffing yourself, like becoming limitless, opening your mind to abundance in general, now you're healing your generational line. And we were programmed to be in lack, which is so sad. A poverty mindset, it's so sad. We're stemming from so much trauma, so we need healing. Our people need healing, not just my people. We're all one people and we need healing. So as you shift and heal yourself, you're doing good for everyone else. So it's very beautiful. Work on yourself because you're doing better than you think, and you are doing good for so many, not just you, which is the beautiful part. You're healing your generational line. You're healing generations to come. You might be the first millionaire in your family. Beautiful things like that. If you're a chosen one, you're here to break generational curses. You're here to, now this one's for my ladies. Empower yourself as a woman. Empower yourself. Do I mean the feminist movement? Not necessarily. It's not about men in general at all. Like, take men out of the equation and just focus on yourself as a woman. I want you to feel empowered within yourself, because when we talk about healing ancestral trauma, generational trauma, and breaking generational curses, we were programmed as women that were lower than men. We're insignificant. We don't matter. No rights. And these are things that have happened in history. They're real. The same thing for all the things I've told you. Lack, and when it comes to like the money mindset or racism, these are not, we don't just get this way for no reason. There's been horrible, traumatic things that we've experienced generation after generation after generation, and then you're born with this big old, into this big old mess. But as you start to work on yourself, okay, now you're healing generational curses. You're freeing yourself. And so I want you to empower yourself as a woman and know that you are a goddess. Connect to your feminine energy, because there's so much power in that. You don't have to compare yourself to man. We have our own superpowers. Men are born from our bodies. We're valuable, and it's not a competition. We matter because we're here, because we were created. You're needed. Everything in creation is needed. You're needed. Break free of any limiting mindsets that you might have. Because I'm a woman, X, Y, and Z. No. Because you're a woman, you're glorious. Because you're a woman, you're powerful. Because you're a woman, you're creative and beautiful, nurturing, amazing. So empower yourself as a woman. And you don't have to belittle men to do this. You don't have to fight men to do this. It's just about knowing yourself. And this way you're going to open your heart to having help from men and loving men. We need men. We need each other. Okay, so work on your mindset as a woman. If you have any limiting beliefs. And the last thing I want to share with you guys, like, if you're a chosen one, you're here to break generational curses. I want you to aspire to more, because this matrix has you in a box, and they have placed things in your mind since the time you were born. They've taught you to obey, to be obedient, to be in a state of fear, that if you don't obey, harsh negative consequences. You're gonna be kicked out the country or whatever else. Like, there's, so the revolution will not be televised. The revolution is mental. Free your mind, aspire to more. You're limitless. God is living through you. What do you want in this life, and why? Because you can have it. You're a co-creator in this reality. You're powerful. You're beautiful, and you have so much purpose on earth. So remove the limits, and now you're flying free like a birdie. You don't have to go to college to be successful. You don't have to do anything in life by a certain age or time frame. You're free on this earth. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? You don't have to be like the crowd. You don't have to be like where you came from. You get to release that, heal from that, because we're a product of our environment. But once you become aware of this, okay, now it's up to you. You have choices to make, and you're a sovereign free being on earth. You're limitless. And I'm just feel happy to share this message with you guys. So I hope this inspired you in some way. Drop me a comment right now if you're a chosen one. Shout out to the 144,000. I'm sending you love, power, peace, healing on your journey. Take care of yourself. See you next time.